everybody! Okay, so if you've been in one of these groups with me before based on the 21-day fix meal plan, then you have seen a video I've done before. And I may even share that. But I wanted to make a new one because my strategy has changed some with this program. The first time I did the 21-day fix, I planned to a T for about a week, and then I kind of just went with the flow in my containers. But now I've kind of learned how to meal prep, and I've learned how to plan a whole lot better. And the thing is that yes, you can wing this, and that is why I like it so much, because meal planning can be daunting and scary. But if you really want to see results and really prevent failure at reaching your goals, then you need to plan ahead. And so the reason why I did this focused nutrition group is because I knew that we were going to have people from either that are just doing the meal plan and going to the gym, or people that are doing Insanity Max and are doing the meal plan. This meal plan is so perfect that Beachbody has started utilizing it for all its programs. And it's scary sometimes for people. They see these little containers and they freak out. First off, if you have not read the book that comes with your program, then I want you to stop and read it. Okay? And I don't mean skim through it, I mean read it. I want you to read the grocery lists, because people are always asking me, make me a meal plan, make me a grocery list, tell me what to eat. This book and this meal plan does that for you. You just have to actually read it. Okay. Vegetables, fruit is purple, proteins, carbs, and not cakes and freaking chips. This is like whole grain, rice. Read your grocery list. Seeds and salad dressings that you will make yourself. Fats. If you have the Insanity Max 30, you may not have those containers. It still applies. This really is not necessary. Each one, and especially with the Insanity Max 30, they were measured out, and it explains how much is in here. This is a cup, basically. This is a little over a cup. This is a little under a cup. I don't even really know, to tell you the truth. But Insanity Max 30 has it for you in the book. So does the fix. So even if you don't have these, you can measure out. Your meal plan tells you how many of the vegetables you get a day, how many proteins you get a day, how many fruits you get a day. The more you weigh, the more you have to eat. Why? Okay, well, think about it as an SUV versus a compact car. The SUV is bigger, so therefore the SUV requires more gas, and in some cases needs a totally different type of gas. Think about it like that, and as you lose weight, the less you get to eat. What's so odd about this program and this meal plan is that people, the first thing they say to me, even people in my bracket, which just blows my mind, I can't eat all that. Yes, you can. You're just not used to eating foods that actually fuel your body. Okay, so to the meal planning part. I'm not even busting out the book, because I want you to see really, if you think about it and you take a good week of really planning it and sticking to it, it becomes life. You cannot have this be a 3-week thing for you. It has to be your lifestyle, or that weight is going to come right back. Trust me, that happened to me. Okay, so I'm just going to base it on my bracket, which is the first bracket. I get 3 greens, which is 3 servings of vegetables. I get 4 servings of proteins, and I get 2 fruits, and I get 2 carbs, and I get 1 fat, and I get 1 orange, okay? So what I do is usually twice a week. Once a week doesn't work because my mom eats with me and my boyfriend comes and steals my food. But usually on Sunday and Thursday-ish, and this is even an ish at all times. This changes. I make some kind of batch of vegetables. I always have steamed fresh vegetables in the freezer, and I always have spinach in case I run out of whatever I cook. That way I never have an I didn't eat greens excuse. I cook a big batch of that, and then I cook a big batch of some kind of protein, be it chicken, fish, pork, steak, hamburger, whatever. And then I and then I cook some kind of carb, be it potatoes, sweet potatoes, whole wheat pasta. I don't eat wheat, so I make brown rice pasta. Corn, even though I don't eat corn, but just for example, you got it. Oatmeal, I make a big batch of that for this. Fruits, usually is a half a banana in my shake, and then my other serving of fruit is later to cure my sweet tooth. Me and this guy have a problem. Me and carbs are okay. I love nuts and I love avocados. Please, Ocho? Honey, I'm teaching. I love nuts and I love avocados, so I have a problem with this one. But I usually will plan. I've been sticking with it for the most part. Fill this up with nuts or a fourth of avocado. There you go. If I'm eating salads or I'm addicted to pumpkin seeds lately, that's my orange. Okay, here's the thing that bothered me at first. You get food bored, yes. So keep it simple, silly. That's what I like to say. Cook you a big batch of these things right here, and then break them out in Tupperware. Whatever you have left over, go ahead and measure. Here's my protein, here's my vegetable, here's my carb. So since I have 4 of these, usually 2 of my meals are a protein, a veggie, and a carb. Okay? Then that takes care of 2, right? And then I have one of these left over. That's my Shakeology with a fruit. And then I have one of these left over. Another meal is a protein and a vegetable. And then, because I have an insane sweet tooth, I'll have, and my teaspoons, I'll have some serving of fruit with a teaspoon of PB2 and a teaspoon of honey. Boom. You're done. That's my full day. Now, if you are in the highest bracket, it gets pretty daunting. I don't have my book, actually. Somebody borrowed it, but I think you get 6 greens. Just break your day down into meals, and every single meal you're going to have green. And I'm going to tell you this, people hate spinach sometimes. Put spinach in your shake. I will put spinach in everything to make sure I get my vegetables for that day. Sometimes, say I've just, that's all I have in my refrigerator, but yet I have half of a sweet potato and some chicken. I will literally throw a green full of spinach on top of my Tupperware and put it in the microwave. And it's really actually quite good. The thing is that you need to realize you're not eating for pleasure all the time. I mean, let's just go ahead and get that out of your mind. You're eating to fuel your body. You're eating according to whatever your goals are. Do I believe in moderation? Yes. Do I believe that you can cheat? Yes. Unless you're like me, and I've come to realize I just can't flip and cheat. If I cheat and I'm on a roll, I'm going to freaking go insane and binge eat. It's just where I just can't cheat. I support cheat meals, but for me it doesn't work. I'm hoping this helped you. So, the key with meal planning is to always think ahead. You thought ahead and you cooked food, and by Wednesday night, all your meals are gone, right? You know what your breakfasts were, you know what your lunches were, and now it's Wednesday night and Thursday. You don't have any food. Cook. I'm talking about just cook. Even if you're not eating it, I will sometimes go in the kitchen and my mom's like, what are you doing? And this is what I started to say to my mom and my boyfriend. I'm cooking for the future. Because if I don't have food for a weekend, especially, because Thursday and Friday is when I would run out, when I thought I was meal planning, and then I would be too busy in my head, and I wouldn't prepare it. Now I've gotten to where, what am I doing? I'm going to work my business. I'm going to do laundry. I'm going to watch a movie with Terry. Frickin' throw some rice on top of the stove and some steaks in the oven and cook it. That way, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, when everybody else is eating really, really bad, I've got a stocked refrigerator. Today is Friday. I've got pork right here alone. I've already measured it out in a red container. Here, I have quinoa and pork all right there. I'm out of greens. Don't panic, because I've got steamed fresh veggies on standby. All I gotta do is pop them bad boys in the microwave. Keep it simple, silly. This was long. If you've got any questions, I mean, I'm hoping that helped, because I know how scary and daunting it is at first, especially when you see these guys. But if you take your head out of it and believe that you can do it, plan ahead, prepare, and you'll have it done.